Greetings and welcome. Thank you so much for joining us as we embark on the final adventure of our Trevor Project fundraising extravaganza. Thank you for joining us for this extra special dose of bisexual disaster shenanigans. My name is Aaron, and it is my honor to be your game master for this final game in our fundraising project. From now until June 30th, we are going to be raising funds for the Trevor Project to celebrate Pride and to celebrate the Untold Story Project's second birthday. We are entering our third year of doing this craziness, and we consider ourselves blessed to be able to do this. The Untold Stories Project was put together to shine a light on the games and voices that don't get a lot of mainstream attention. And we have said before that gaming is for everyone. However, we would like to stress that our platform is specifically a safe space from people from all walks of life. Unless you're a predator, we very firmly believe that if you invite wolves and sheep to the table, you eventually only end up with wolves. Many of us within USP fall somewhere along the queer spectrum, and we are happy beyond words that we are able to raise money for the Trevor Project. This is a somewhat scary time in the United States, and I think that it is an important time to shine some light on the good. So speaking of that good, the Trevor Project is an American nonprofit organization which focuses on suicide prevention efforts among lesbian, gay, bisexual, transgender, queer, and questioning youth. They offer counseling and other resources to let these kids know that they are not alone in the world. It's an incredible organization. We are trying to raise $500 for them this week. We are currently at $441 of that goal, which I am thrilled about. However, to incentivize you guys to maybe add a little donation to that, every $25 that we raise will unlock rewards for our players today. But any donation of any size does make the world a better place. So this evening, we are playing Mutants and Masterminds, the world's greatest superhero RPG, which is produced by Green Ronin Publishing. Mutants and Masterminds is a D20-based system which focuses on exciting superheroic action. The character creation system is flexible enough to offer nearly unlimited options to create superheroes and the forces that stand against them, but the gameplay is simple enough that you don't need a degree in advanced calculus to figure out if you hit or not. One thing that I love about this system is that the use of hero points, which encourages them to push their characters beyond their limits. Those points can be used for rerolls, player scene editing, modifying or improving a powers, any of that sort of narrative coolness. Our heroes each start with 1 point, and they can earn additional points by leaning into the genre, acting heroically, good role playing, jokes that I either think are hilarious or jokes that make me want to cry, and by suffering setbacks, just like superheroes and other media. Today, additionally, you guys can get additional hero points to give to our heroes with those donations to the Trevor Project. And if we do hit our $500 fundraising goal during tonight's stream, there will be an extra special bonus added as well. And I will wait to reveal exactly what that bonus is if we hit it, because it's pretty dang nifty.
Come on, guys, you can do it.
Yeah, no, I did not know about this, and
we got this. We only need what, $59 more?
$59 more.
Woo, we're so close.
So speaking of hero points that you might want to, or heroes that you might want to give those hero points to, let's go ahead and meet our heroes. And yeah, go ahead and tell us your name, who you're playing tonight, a little bit about them, and I don't actually have a question of the day for the day, so just share something interesting that you'd like to share with the audience. And we will start off by throwing it over to Alex.
Hi, everybody. My name is Alex, and as always, I am the assistant developer for Mutants and Masterminds and the author of the Titan City Chronicles, and very happy to be part of USP for this monumental effort that we put in. Tonight I will be playing Ethan Blackwell, aka Crucible, aka the crash test dummy stunt double of magnetism. He is a delightful college student from Emerald City, gifted with ferrokinetic powers. And something interesting. Also, thank you, Aaron, for resubscribing. You have a hero point that you can give to the character of your choice.
Yeah, Dad, that's it.
I don't have something interesting about Ethan to share, but I did want to...
Hold on then. I'm going to throw something at you, since you didn't have to answer this on the Freedom City Pride. What is his relationship with Pride events?
Ethan has never been to Pride before because his father would have a heart attack.
Fair.
This is his first Pride event, and he is very excited. He's very excited to be being dragged along by his not girlfriend to this event.
Okay.
Who is noticeably not here yet.
And his best friend who's dating Portal?
Yes, and his best friend who's dating Portal. Oh yeah, my best friend's gay.
That makes it very important that you're going to be...
Cool thing to forget.
Look, Ethan is 22. He doesn't have enough blood to run both his brain and his penis in his body.
Well, I guess we know which one's operating right now.
Always. And then the fun thing I wanted to share about me is I'm bisexual. I've not come out before like this, but I wanted to do that this weekend as part of what we're doing with the Trevor Project. Yeah, on to the next person before I cry.
No, don't cry.
Okay.
We love you.
Yes.
I'll go to Angela, who's over there.
Hi, I'm Ange Murray. I am the head gnome over at Gnome Stew, a gaming blog that writes a lot of GMing advice. I am playing Lady Liberty, Sonia Gutierrez, who is the latest avatar of Liberty. She's only had the mantle for a little while. And she is based out of Freedom City and has been asked to come to Emerald City as a what was the word you used? Master of Ceremonies for the Pride Parade?
Grand Marshal, but yeah.
Grand Marshal. It's like one of those, head honcho terms for the event.
I'll go ahead and pick it up. Hi, everyone. I am Brandon, the bisexual disaster, playing the bisexual disaster Portal. Something interesting. I'm drawing a blank.
You can't think of anything interesting about.
I'm trying to think of anything that hasn't already been revealed about Portal.
Well, assume that some of our viewers for this special fundraiser don't know everything about Portal already.
Like me.
One of the players doesn't know. Tell the players.
Well, I think something that is interesting that we've only just started delving into, but may become apparent depending on what happens in this episode, is Portal has discovered that his ability to create portals is based on his ability to interact with and control another dimension. And he's been really looking into that, trying to understand how it works, and it's been something that's been helping him get more and more powerful and find different ways of making his power work. And with that, I will pass it to Blue.
Wow, how am I supposed to follow? Yeah, anyway, my character could alter with a dimension power. Good God. Hi, I'm Blue. I'm gonna be
You're a
playing...
demigod.
Yeah, fair. I'm gonna be playing Troublemaker, a character wildcard, not Troublemaker. They are a troublemaker. Who has never been seen before. But is just my little disaster walking, who is a they, them, here to cause mayhem. I guess the only interesting thing about them is they are a demigod, but they're not really aware of this fact. They don't know what's going on, but weird things are happening, and it's not gender identity is what it is. It's, hey, this is weird and I have illusions.
Blue, don't
This
feel
is
bad.
funny.
I have the same powers as a refrigerator door, so.
The funny thing is, I guess I'm excited to be here because I have also just kind of accepted some more pronoun trying out, and I've gone from using kind of a mix of mostly she, her to they, them. Yeah, we love feeling comfortable.
Yes.
But we're gonna go pass it over to last but most certainly not least, Joe.
Hi, I'm Joe, and I play Murder Mama of the Stormbreakers group, aka Carol Irons. Yeah, interesting fact for those new to the channel, she is kind of accidentally sort of married to an octopus in a mech suit, and she was trapped in hell for 10 years, so she's a bit disconnected from a lot of things, but she loves Pride. Without a doubt, this is definitely Joe coming out in my character because yeah, it's too much fun. And her kind of not, but is husband not octopus, but the person before the octopus. It's complicated. You should really check out the rest of the story to understand that insanity.
Yeah.
His younger sister is in a same-sex relationship, and like they've gone and supported them both at Pride and other people along the way, and now she's at this event because her teammates that she mothers way too much are all chaotic bisexual disasters, and she loves them all dearly, even though she's only been in this dimension for 3 weeks.
Honestly, if it's Pride, it's been like 6 months.
I was going to say, yeah, this game is actually slightly out of continuity with our regular weekly stream because, in fact, the City of Destiny game is currently still somewhere around late December, early January. And this is June. So some time has passed, and that campaign will have hit its finale and be on hiatus at this point, but you know, it's comic books, don't worry about the continuity too much. So
she is thoroughly, by 6 months she has thoroughly adopted all of these. And she's like in her mid-50s, so she has thoroughly adopted these insane early adults, college kids of like, I shall protect you, without the insane eyes.
Yeah. Assume that there's a little asterisk at the front panel of this issue that says, the events of this special take place 6 months after City of Destiny.
Ew.
Also, fun fact: Random Gemini has redeemed 2 hydrates, so drink up if you have something to drink. And Dennis Hughes has donated $20, bringing us to $461 towards.
Nice.
We're so close, y'all.
Thank you so much. All right, so we are within $39 of hitting our goal. Let's do it, people.
Let's go.
But until we hit our goal, and I can tell you all what this special surprise is, let's spy in on our heroes.
I gotta pull out the sunglasses.
So yes, it is Sunday morning ahead of the Pride Parade in Emerald City. The parade is gathering in Yellow Brick Row, because the parade will march right through the center of, right down the center of Yellow Brick Row.
So we gotta follow the Yellow Brick Road. Exactly.
Partially also because the city is doing everything it can to disassociate the memory of the Silver Storm with the fact that it erupted on Yellow Brick Row. So they want to, let's make sure we have other pleasant things to think about and not, death and mayhem.
Please, it's not going to be pleasant. We're playing this on a stream.
Hush.
At least Alex isn't our GM.
That's hurtful.
It's not wrong, though. You never said it was wrong.
He's out of line, but he ain't wrong. Right. So, yes, Portal, you are as we said, you had been asked to be the Grand Marshal of the parade. And they also asked Lady Liberty to come over from Freedom City to join you, since the two of you are among the more prominent queer heroes in on Earth Prime. Johnny Rocket is notably queer as well, but he's busy, and if I'm not mistaken, he might still be depowered. I don't remember.
His powers are back, but
okay, his powers are back.
Just a quick question.
Yes.
Did this Lady Liberty go to the Claremont Academy?
She did not.
Okay.
She got her powers in her early 20s.
Okay.
College aged.
Yep. All of you would know that she was not Lady Liberty just a few years ago, but Lady Liberty had retired, and now the new one has appeared. And shortly after she appeared, she was recruited to join the Freedom League. But she has not been present during any of the Stormbreakers team-ups with the Freedom League to this point. So you've probably never met her, but you would be aware of her.
And she is quite publicly a trans woman.
Yep. By the same token, Lady Liberty, you've probably never met any of the Stormbreakers, but you know that they appeared in Emerald City about 9 months ago, shortly after, well, coinciding with the Silver Storm, which was an incident that granted superpowers to a whole lot of people. And they've been the heroes of the city since that time. They are funded by Max Mars, who the other members of the Freedom League get a little twitchy when they hear his name, but they also say, no, he's a good guy. We just have history. And they did something involving stopping a giant robot in outer space, but you weren't really paying attention to the details of that. Because
hold on, what now?
Hush.
I mean, I'm also, from Freedom City. I've got my own team
Exactly.
issues going on. We have our own Earth-saving events to do. So
Isn't that just a normal day?
Yep.
another Tuesday.
Another Tuesday.
But you are aware that they are probably, roughly on par with your team in terms of ability and all that. So, Dr. Irons, you were with Portal over in Freedom City yesterday, which, as far as I understand, everything there was calm and relaxed and cool, and nothing major happened.
Nope, not at all.
No one died.
That
No one
should
died?
not be where your bar is.
What?
That should not be where the bar is.
No
What,
one
then? One
died? I
died?
mean, that's an important bar to have.
Yeah, but it should.
Especially since technically we didn't let a god die. So
I guess that's fair.
as for like stuff not happening, stuff went down.
Yeah.
It was handled. Well, Cyrus is there with the cleanup.
Okay. So I guess my first question is, are Crucible and Dr. Irons at the parade, or is Ethan and Carol Irons at the parade?
I think Crucible was at the parade.
Okay.
Carol does not have a choice in that. If she goes outside, she has to be Dr. Irons.
This is true. Although at least you know that you don't have to worry about your kids running into you.
Yeah. She thought that was the same over on the East Coast too, and that
Fair.
it's still technically correct, but portaling into not portaling into other dimensions, but when other dimensions become involved, it gets really hazy on where are you?
Yeah, fair. All right, so you guys are there in your heroic identities, but I'm assuming that you are not going to be up at the front of the parade with Portal.
Nope, this is Portal's moment. I'm just hanging back, checking my watch, looking for Keone.
Okay. So Portal and Lady Liberty, the two of you are talking with the mayor, Amanda Talbot. Just, she's helping make sure that you guys have everything that you need for the parade. You will be, she's asking if you need a vehicle or if you want to walk, if you want to fly, how you would like to lead the parade down Yellow Brick Road.
I mean, I'm assuming a mix of walking and flight, walk with the people and then fly a little bit to amuse the crowd and make everyone happy, walk a little bit more, fly a little bit more.
Not being able to fly, I'll go ahead and walk.
Okay.
But occasionally, start walking upward using that little trick I've developed of the portal being 6 inches off the ground. And
right. Okay.
Are you still in the hot pants? Or are you in a different outfit?
Oh, no, he's got a different outfit today. The
no.
mask is the same, but instead of a pair of hot pants in the colors of the bisexual flag, he has a Speedo in the colors of the bisexual flag.
Okay, so let's go.
Okay.
Somehow he found less clothes to wear.
You say somehow, I don't know if we are too surprised.
Tommy has said though that although he loves you and he wants to support you, he's also not comfortable yet being publicly out as a gay superhero.
Yep.
So he is still in the tower today.
Before I left, I gave him a little kiss and said, "In your own time."
He will probably come join you out of costume once you, when the parade is over at the celebration. But yeah, just not quite ready to be a part of the parade today. All right. So I hate to ask this because I know I'm not going to like the answer, but Alex, what are you doing? So you do see that the superheroes. Well, let me rephrase that. That Portal and Lady Liberty are up at the front of the parade. They are surrounded by security and people milling around the mayor who is talking to them. You probably will not be able to get over to them without causing some sort of disruption.
Yeah,
but go ahead and give me a perception check.
I don't want to.
By the way, Wiki is absolutely right. He's got knee-high furry boots on. I'm with bright pink neon.
Oh yeah.
God.
Of course he does.
Oh my God. Perception, you said?
Perception, I said.
I don't roll well. Why would you do this?
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't roll well. 21?
I don't roll well, she says.
I didn't roll great. That
21.
was an 8 rolled.
I don't
Yeah.
think that means what you think it means.
No, I think it does. I know my luck.
All right. In any case, a 21 is more than enough for Alex to note that Crucible and Dr. Irons are also present, kind of standing off to the side. There is a small crowd around the two of them of people who are kind of doing the, hey, look, it's them. Go ask for an autograph. Okay. But for the most part, there's that kind of dual levels of celebrity, but oh God, superheroes, therefore danger. So they're not really being swarmed. You could probably get up and talk to them without too much difficulty if you wanted to.
Live and die without fear, man. I'm gonna walk on over.
As she walks over to me and Lady Liberty, we're in the middle of a conversation.
No, not you guys. Not you guys. Sorry.
Oh.
You guys are too big of a risk, man. You're
Oh,
sorry.
okay. I gotcha.
You got a crowd. They don't.
I'm like standing next to Dr. Irons, like, do you think she's gonna come or do you think she's pulling a prank on me?
No, I think she was doing some special stuff today, and she'll get here. It's okay. And also, it's Keone. Like she's a little. We'll work on the punctuality thing.
Look, I even burnished my armor, and like I have gone through with a welding torch and burned a rainbow into my metal armor.
It looks fabulous. I love it.
Oh god, you can't just approach superheroes and start laughing when you overhear their conversation. Hi!
Yes, hi.
Hi, you guys are the I totally just forgot your guys' group name. Like, I
Stormbreakers?
promise Blue the character knows it.
Stormbreakers.
Stormbreakers. Yeah.
Good. So I think I might have something wrong with me too.
Oh. Okay.
Are you having like heat stroke? What's up?
No. So around the time the Silver Storm went on, and I'm like not loud, this is like lower tone of voice. I developed the ability to make illusions, and I don't know if it's the weird thing that went on with everyone else or not.
Does she have nanites in her blood?
Did you lose time? No, you're here. Never mind. You probably didn't. But
Just a casual
how about
thing,
you stick with us, and once Portal and Lady Liberty are done leading the parade, we can really figure this out. But yeah,
that'd be great. I was originally going to ask them, and then they had a crowd, and I was like, I'm not dealing with the mayor.
No, the crowd, they can get intimidated. Do you have water? Are you okay?
Yeah, no, I'm fine otherwise.
All right, great. Yeah, let's enjoy the parade.
Blue, can you tell us what this person looks like?
No, because I suck at describing people, and they are not going with their normal appearance. Because they're not using illusions for anything else, and it's a pride event. So right now it looks like they have rainbow hair because they can. Other than that, they are kind of a more gender neutral appearance. They don't really want to present one way or another right now. But they look about what age did I see they were? I don't know. I can't figure it out on this sheet.
Actually. 14.
Yeah, about 14. So, teenager. But
what color skin, what color eye?
God, eye color, I think I gave them brown eyes, basic, and they're not changing that. They're white, of course, basically, but yeah, they also are just kind of making their hair as crazy as can be because it's Pride, and why not?
And they can.
Often they would just have brown hair, but.
So
she told this version of Carol totally has like wacky, crazy rainbow hair too. Like super.
Crucible. In answer to your question, no, they do not have nanites within their blood.
Good news, kid. You don't have robots in your blood.
Good. Bad? Wait, no, that's not good because then I don't have an explanation for this.
I don't know what to tell you.
Yeah. You're not helping. We do have explanations for that. It's just something we can't do right here, right now, but we absolutely will help you figure it out. You don't have to.
By the way, Alex, when you are looking at Dr. Irons in person, as opposed to having seen her on like TV and film and whatnot, you can tell that Dr. Irons is actually a 50-something Korean woman.
Yeah.
She has an illusion on her.
So, I guess mechanically, I'm now very curious. Even though mine is technology-based illusion, her character can still see through it.
Her character can see through all illusions and invisibility.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Yeah. No. You can tell like she has she has on a suit that's like opalescent and flashy colors and rainbow short cropped hair, but then underneath like she is an average looking Korean mom with wild, crazy, like jet black hair, just all over the place and like kind of unkept underneath the illusion. Like she does not try at all. She doesn't care.
There's literally just kind of a glance of, okay. I can't judge.
Aaron, Crucible would also be trying to sense if there's other nanites just around, just to make sure there's not another Silver Storm coming to Pride.
That would suck.
He doesn't really like being in this part of town.
Yeah, fair.
Funny you should mention that.
Crucible, go ahead and give me a perception check.
That's why would. Oh I still find it hilarious, Brandon, that you're just sitting there and, like, as Ethan's not helping, just start to.
I got a 30 on my perception check.
So you sense the presence of nanites in yourself, and in a few. There are a few people throughout the crowd that seem to have nanites in their body. You don't necessarily know if they're active. Some people were exposed to the Silver Storm and didn't actually develop superpowers, or at least not yet. You do not, however, sense any sort of concentration of them like you would have been in the canisters that exploded and created the Silver Storm.
Cool. Ethan will unclench his fist a little bit as he's trying to settle down.
You're also fairly sure at this point that at least the original creator of the nanites has been dealt with as a threat.
Good news, we survive, everyone.
Or this is an alternate universe that you're not aware of.
Right.
We're dreaming all of this. Like,
You wake up and you're like,
oh no.
We zoom back out, and it's a kid holding a snow globe.
Right, exactly.
Damn.
don't say you survived. Now my dad's gonna change it.
Hey, I don't control that sort of thing. It's all up to the dice.
And you.
Hush. So the parade is getting ready to start.
They're just gonna kind of like smirk and change the hair color.
I like this.
Just because they're in the mood. They're changing their hair to have the non-binary flag instead.
Are you going to be like this the whole time?
Yes.
Smack.
Actually, they're gonna just look and change it. I would like to attempt to give him cat ears.
Okay. You'll have to drop your own illusion, but you can do that.
All mine is giving me hair colors, man. It's fine.
Yeah. It's a perception range, so there's no to hit roll. So yes, there is an illusion of cat ears
On Ethan.
on Ethan.
Are they metal because they're from the helmet, or they?
Yeah, they'll be metal to make him blend.
Great.
Ethan, you don't know about it. You can't see it.
Definitely leave those on as long as you can. That's adorable.
Of course, of course.
Ethan, can you remind me, how do I take a picture on one of these devices? I want to get a group photo of us.
Yeah, sure thing, Mom.
Okay. Now, awesome. I'm going to try to text Keone this picture.
As I said, this is a gremlin. This is just, I had to figure out how to start showing, yes, this is a ball of chaos I have brought onto our stream.
Yep. All right. I'm going to go ahead and move you guys to another map, which
Why
is
do we need a map?
for the parade. You are all down at the bottom of the map at the moment.
Oh my lord.
I'm
that's
going
love.
to move Portal and Lady Liberty up to the head of the parade.
It is a big map.
It's a very big map.
I don't have enough space for it. What? Sorry for the random ping. Don't focus on that.
You might have to zoom out.
I have to zoom out a lot, man. I don't have a mouse. This is hard.
Oh my
Want me
goodness.
to bring you a mouse?
What am I gonna put it on? My bed?
Yes.
A
That's
book?
not. Oh, what?
A book?
That would be smarter, but
Yeah, it would.
I never said I was known for my brains.
I mean, sometimes I have to put my mouse on the cat that decides to lay right in front of everything.
I would love to have a cat, honestly.
Uh-oh.
Gonna reveal this on stream just so that people can start trying to help me guilt my father into getting me a cat. That's actually the 500 reward. My dad just comes into my room and hands me a cat, and he is not in his room right now. Hi, Dad.
Surprise.
I'm telling them that you're gonna give me a cat when we hit $500.
Oh, Wiki. Oh, Wiki. Yes, this is exactly what he looks like.
What? I'm so sorry.
Let's
What?
see if we can. I don't know if this will work, but
I got a box, y'all.
Yes, exactly. Exactly.
So in case there was anyone who was unaware, Blue is in fact my child.
Hi. He regretfully gave birth to me, and now I have lived. Well, not gave birth. He helped make sure I exist, and now has to deal with me all the time.
I brought her into this world, and now it's my problem.
You brought them into this world.
Sorry. Yes. Thanks.
It's okay.
I'm trying.
You're doing good.
In any case, Dr. Irons, Crucible, and Alex, you are at the bottom of the map right now. If you'd like to put yourself somewhere along the parade route, you are certainly welcome to do so.
Oh wait,
I'm
sorry.
assuming this thing in the very back with the vehicle, like that's just a big float.
That is a float, yes.
I'm assuming we're not there. I mean, wherever I guess like one of us gets the power to decide where everyone is.
Oops, wrong mouse again. I was thinking like up the map, like closer to the front, so we could like cheer on Portal as he starts everything to be like, yeah, I support you.
Oh my God.
That makes a certain degree of sense to me.
I'm down for that, Dr. Irons.
I'm gonna move myself up to where I was thinking. Yeah.
I came to you guys willingly, so. Sleep.
Yeah.
I came to you guys and then gave cat ears. Like, I'm just following.
So you're just in the crowd?
Yeah. I mean, that makes sense after the description you gave that people are like.
All right.
It's a real life superhero standing next to me.
Yep. All right, so the parade begins, and Portal and Lady Liberty, you're at the head of the parade. There is the Emerald City Gay Men's Choir is directly behind you, and they are singing as you guys start the parade.
What are they singing?
Yeah, what are they singing?
I don't know. What would you sing? What do you sing at a pride parade?
The local gay men's chorus sang a lot of show tunes.
Yeah.
It's Hamilton.
No, it's
we're gonna say right now they're singing My Shot.
It is Hamilton.
Hamilton was last night's stream.
Was it? Yeah.
Dear Evan Hansen. No, actually.
No.
They got to sing "Let It Go" at some point.
At some point, yes.
So when the panel, or if it's a TV show, when the camera goes down to us, I'm looking at her and I say, so anyway, that's the moment when Crucible started a complete meltdown and took out the power to the entire city. But it was okay because eventually we stopped the robot.
I mean, as long as you stop the robot, I mean, the city grid can be repaired. Hopefully not too long, but wow, the entire city grid?
Yeah.
Wow.
Crucible may or may not have beef with Dr. Metropolis on your team.
The Lady Liberty is not dressed nearly as pride-centric as Portal is. She's got on her normal uniform, but she's swapped out her cape for the trans flag.
I like it.
But that's nothing. I mean, thank goodness Keone developed those regeneration powers. I didn't think we'd ever get her arm put back on.
The whole arm came off?
About midway between shoulder and elbow.
Oh my God.
And like, you just like Legos put it back on and it's stuck.
That's the weirdest thing.
That's a great face that my dad is making right now.
I mean, I've heard of like regeneration of it growing into a little baby arm and then into a full adult arm, but never just.
Oh, she told us to just hold it there, and we did, and it knitted itself back together.
That's
Hashtag canon.
impressive. That's just impressive. If you want to take the lead on getting this whole thing started, this is
Oh,
your
sure.
hometown.
Let's go.
It's showtime.
All right.
Lights up. I don't know.
So the parade is beginning and moving along. And I'm giving Lady Liberty a hero point for dealing with Portal's nonsense.
Hashtag canon.
Dr. Irons, are we going along with the parade or are we just watching from here?
I mean, I figured we would kind of move along it within, depending on how bad the crowd is, move along and keep supporting. And
You're superheroes. I'm pretty sure they'll make way for you.
yeah, I guess I'm a little uneasy because yesterday was a very good, not good day.
Oh,
I mean, it was a great day. We had fun at the other Pride event, but things went a little awry, and I guess I'm worried that something similar might happen here, or different, but still. But I don't know. I just want to keep an eye out on things,
That's
and
fair.
so possibly moving through the crowd and yay! And
That sounds like a good thing to do.
just following.
So people, all right, so you guys are moving along with them. People are, cheering, overjoyed. This is a city that has been through some shit over the last 9 months. So they are happy to have a reason to celebrate. And they haven't really had a chance to properly throw a celebration since you guys dealt with said giant robot. So this is also kind of a, some people are just, this is the first chance a lot of the public has had to thank you, and they're just screaming things like, Stormbreakers, we love you. Portal, can I have your baby?
Thank you. Yes.
no, he's not ready for children.
But Dr. Irons, you mentioned specifically that you were keeping an eye out for trouble.
Mm-hmm.
How about I get a perception check from the three who are not leading the parade?
Sure.
I'm too busy twerking.
Every time you twerk, that's a sign for me to just go up in the air, do a little bit of aerial acrobatics, come back down, because maybe you'll be done twerking by then.
I'm so
He's not.
I'm so glad Lady Liberty is being tormented by Portal. It's a great representation of our team.
Yeah. You guys are never going to have another happy crossover with the Freedom League, are you?
Now it's public. Still a crap roll, but at least I made it public this time.
Hey.
All right, so what did we get?
Ethan got a 27.
Okay.
First
Wild
one
card
was
got a 26.
either 7 or 8, whichever one you want to go with.
Neither of them are great.
No.
So with the 27 and the 26, Ethan and Alex, or Crucible and Alex, you guys hear something as you're passing the alley just to the south of where you're currently at. You actually hear something coming from inside that alley.
What kind of something?
Alright, ping it. Oh, that one.
Yeah. What kind of something?
Trouble.
Get him, show him what for, ugh, and crying.
So I'm not the hero here, but should you?
Yeah, kid, stay here. Dr. Irons, there's
Wait.
trouble around the corner.
I'm not that.
I didn't say dumb, I said kid, stay here.
Yes. Around the corner? I missed that.
Yeah,
That way?
I will levitate both of us up into the air.
Okay. Here we go.
I'm not staying there.
Of course
And
not.
I'll land. I'm going to assume she's going to listen to me, and I'll land down over here with Dr. Irons and see what.
They
sort of
are not
trouble is
listening
afoot.
to you.
Sorry, they are not listening to me.
They're not.
All right.
They're not going.
I'm actually going to move the three of you to a different map.
Ooh,
Yay!
we're in danger.
Yay!
Okay.
Yeah,
I
no,
didn't
I'm sorry.
know we could do this in Roll20.
I
They're
can.
like, stay here. They're not staying. they're not gonna join up close, I promise.
Well, also,
Ew.
like, Carol is definitely looking back like, don't stay put, because I don't
not
want to lose
staying
track
put.
of you in this crowd. That's dangerous right now.
I'm not staying put. Ew. That sounds boring.
Ah,
Is this what it
Stupid
feels
little-
like, Dr. Irons, to watch over us?
all right. Roll20 is being annoying for me and not letting me close.
Perfect response.
Is that what it feels like watching over us?
One more doesn't make a difference.
There it goes. All right.
Yeah, you're being really lenient with them.
So
It's youngest sibling syndrome. That's what it is.
Actually, I just see. Where am I?
I didn't drag copy you. Let me fix that.
I don't exist. I can
You don't
see.
exist. Let me get you.
Yay.
Oh, it's because you guys were too far apart when I copied and pasted. So when I pasted you, you were off the map.
Yeah, well, they're trying to not become a target. They don't do physical fights.
Uh-huh. I'm aware.
Like you are. You helped me build them.
That is true. Okay. You should be able to see all
Yes.
three of you now.
Yay.
So you guys are further back than where I actually put you on the map.
Yeah.
Assume that you are, off the edge of the map, but certainly with Ethan and Dr. Iron's movement, you can be anywhere on this map that you want to once it actually shows up, once it's your turn. Wildcard, you'll need to spend at least one turn double moving if you want to get closer, but you also don't have to get closer, do you?
Not at all.
So I'll tell you what you guys see down this alley, and then I'm going to ask you guys to roll for initiative.
Oh wow.
Reboot the internet.
So what you see is a group of 9, for want of a better term, obvious neo-Nazis. 8 of them are roughly circling, surrounding another one of them who is currently in a fist fight with a fairly muscular, fairly tough looking individual. You're not entirely certain of their gender, but they're African American. And they're giving a good fight back, but there is also clearly the fact that they know that even if they manage to win, that there are 8 other people around them. Off on the edge of the circle, there is a younger Caucasian girl with long black hair, kind of dressed goth, but with lots of pride paraphernalia. And the white supremacist with the little red dot currently is holding her with one hand clamped over her mouth, preventing her from crying out loudly. So yeah, you all see that, and like I said, I'm going to ask for initiative.
Can I spend a hero point to use Seize Initiative?
You can. You probably don't need to.
Alright, I won't. I'll hold on. I'll hold on to it.
Ooh. I guess it's a good thing I'm not a big fighter.
Oh, I rolled a natural 20 on my initiative check.
Nice.
Lucky you. I rolled a natural 1.
I keep forgetting that when I put character sheets into NPC mode, they don't automatically roll initiative, so.
Oh yeah, I'm sorry about that.
What? It's not your fault. You didn't create the character sheet.
It's true. It's true.
I mean, I know you work for Green Ronin, but still not your fault.
I keep telling them to fix it.
Alex, if it makes you feel better, I'll blame you.
Okay.
Are you rolling for each one of them?
No.
Only the special ones?
I rolled once for the group, once for the one in the middle who's in the fight, and once for the NPCs. All right. So, Crucible, you have the highest initiative.
I do. I'm going to float over there and say, oh, you guys are here a week early. The 4th of July parade's next week. And then I'm going to use those dumb little store-bought dog tags that they're all wearing because they're doing military cosplay. And I'm going to slam all their heads together with magnetic expulsion.
All of them?
Yeah, it's a 30-foot area burst selective, so... And they're all within 15 feet of each other.
Sure are.
So I need a DC 22 dodge save from all of them, and if they succeed, it'll be a DC 21. If they fail, it'll be a DC 27 toughness save.
All right. Let me roll that then. I'm not loving that. Okay. The dude in the center is going to make the save.
Monster.
The rest of them are not. What is the toughness save?
If they succeed, it's a DC 21. If they fail, it's a DC 27.
All right, so let's see if I can get any natural 20s for those 8 guys.
I mean, you got a natural 20 for the first.
True.
That's not looking good.
Nope. All right, so you will knock out all of them except for the dude standing in the middle.
Yeah, so I raise my hand. Their dog tags, their Kevlar, their guns, they all sort of come up together, and I just slam them all into one big, horrible Nazi pile and scatter them across the area.
Woo!
They do not have guns, but they're not armed other than, big, heavy combat boots.
Oh, that's the fun thing about steel-toed boots. I'm just going to slam them all together by their feet and throw them around.
I like it. The guy in the center, however, did make his dodge save, and so what's his
21 for him.
Okay. So that's a bruise and a daze.
Mm-hmm.
The natural one.
Yeah. And remember I said I'm holding on to that hero point?
Yeah.
I'm actually going to use that to reroll his toughness.
Boo!
On the NPC fight.
That's fine. I'll give him a bruise. That'll
Okay.
learn him. That'll learn him.
It will learn him. So as you scatter his friends to the ground, you notice that around his neck, in addition to the dog tags, there is some sort of necklace, amulet thing that kind of glows.
Interesting. You want to know what else is interesting?
What?
We are at 518. Angela donated 15, and an anonymous donor donated $41.
Fantastic. Thank you all so much.
That's awesome.
Okay. Anonymous can't tell us where he wants his hero point to go. But I will tell you that for exceeding our goal, you each have one natural 20 for this. That you can just say, I'm using my natural 20.
Okay.
Woo!
Okay.
I'm on board with it.
Mhm, 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 mhm.
Oh, I'm so happy we did it.
And if we can get to 750 before we're done tonight, I'll add another one.
Oh, snap. Okay. Okay.
Come on, guys. We only need 200 something.
Yeah.
That's fine.
It's
Hey,
doable.
we got to over 300 to 300 during the first game. So
Yeah.
That's fair. It's doable.
all right. So yes, necklace glows. And at this point, he kind of smirks and says, well, I already proved myself with this bitch. Now let's prove myself against a superhero.
I'm gonna fold you like a pretzel, mine friend.
He flies into the air.
That doesn't seem like a normal thing.
Oh,
I really don't like this guy.
Meanwhile,
Right
the most
up
dangerous thing
to-
Lady Liberty's dealing with is portal twerking.
I'll get back to you guys in just after one round of combat.
that is pretty dangerous, though.
He's going to throw a punch at Crucible.
It's not for the faint of heart.
I was on the wrong screen. Will a 21 hit Crucible?
Yeah, 21 will hit Crucible.
I'm going to need a DC 25 toughness save as he punches you with quite a lot of force.
Can I interpose?
You absolutely can interpose.
Oh yeah, no, she's interposing. She's interposing the shit out of that nonsense.
All right, so
Thanks,
Dr.
Bob.
Irons leaps into the air to take the punch.
Yeah. That 21 is for me instead now?
25 is the toughness.
A 25 is the toughness.
Yep.
Well, I have a 26. If I'm doing that right, am I?
No, you actually have to roll toughness,
Oh, okay, fine.
but you still have a 26.
But you have a 26.
You just willed it into existence. You're like, no.
Like I need that manifestation thing I've been working on. It came out. I'm mad.
It worked.
Yeah.
So he punches you. He cannot, get through your impenetrable skin or nigh impenetrable. But he does hit you hard enough that you felt it, which, a little disturbing.
Sensation.
Singular sensation.
And, he's also flying up in the air. It's your turn. I will let you punch him on your way down from your leap because you can't just stay in the air forever.
No.
The map is irrelevant at this point because you're in the air and able to cover distances far bigger than the map. But
So I had full intention of I took the hits and I'm gonna he's obviously gonna be a little, maybe, I don't know, whatever his reaction is, I'm definitely grabbing the wrist and bringing him back over to slam him into the ground.
that sounds like a wonderful idea. You can certainly attempt it. Make a grab attack on him.
Okay. It doesn't matter because they're all the same.
Mama's gonna knock you out.
26.
Damn, that'll hit. So now he gets to resist. The DC of your grabs should be, it's not 15, that's wrong.
It's 10 plus strength, whatever it is.
Right. You have a strength of
Strength of
16, I believe.
16.
So it's a DC 26.
Yeah.
He can make that.
Dr. Irons has a strength of 16?
Yeah.
Whoa.
That's more than me.
That's almost Centuria strong. That's awesome.
Yeah. I noticed that yesterday.
Ow.
I think that is Centuria strong.
She's got
That
an
is
18. She's got an 18.
Okay.
He made it.
He makes a 26. So you grab his wrist. Maybe it's just because you aren't properly braced because you're grabbing it on the way down, but he manages to shake off your grab.
Okay. Do not like.
Alex.
Not me.
Not you. I realized the mistake of naming the character Alex. I'm like, should I really? It'll be fine, right? No. Well, you see, I was really hoping the heroes would have gotten it covered in 5 seconds.
I mean, they took out 8 of them.
Oh yeah, but when one of the guys isn't down and who I thought was a typical thug, I suddenly don't like how this day's gonna go.
I took out 8 people, you little shit.
Yeah, one of them's still going. take him out. Seems you didn't. I'm not concerned.
It'll be fine.
If he's holding pace with heroes, I'm concerned, okay? So I would like to sensory blackout.
You can certainly do that.
Great. I think that's still just perception range. Yep.
It is.
So I can see him.
Yep. Sure can.
But let's hopefully make it easier for the heroes to hit him and hurt him.
Okay. Can you go ahead and click on that so I can see what the DC of it is?
It's yes, I think. I don't know.
It should be under your attacks.
You think I know where anything is on the
It's at
sheet?
the very top of the character sheet.
Yep, it's at the top.
Okay. There it is. Bleep. DC 22.
DC 22. Okay. He will attempt a will save.
Please fail.
He has a will. It's
Natural
not a
1.
0.
Natural 1. Natural 1.
Wrong.
Ah.
16. So he's not completely blind, but his vision is disabled, giving him a -5 to anything that would involve sight. Which, I'm gonna say is going to include his 2 hit rolls and at the moment his dodge and parry.
Yeah, I would think.
Because so describe what you are doing to him sensorially.
So because I'm not a fan of him trying to also hit the people that I'm kind of relying on to tell me what is going on with me,
Uh-huh.
I'm just gonna overwhelm him with different pride flags because fuck you, neo-Nazi.
Yes.
He deserves it. Die a painful overload of rainbow.
Okay.
Dreamboat.
And I'm assuming you're also blasting music in his ears because you affect both sight and hearing.
It's raining men.
I like it.
I was going to suggest Born This Way, but that's even better.
Oh, actually, it's smell too. Sight, hearing, and smell.
It smells very fruity.
All right. So yeah, the Nazi seems highly disoriented. We will get back to you guys though.
And that's why I wasn't gonna sit still.
The muscular black individual is going to rush over to the white woman who had been grappled and is crying and is checking to see if she's all right.
We love them.
Right. So moving back over to the parade. Lady Liberty, Portal, and Lady Liberty and Portal, you are unaware that your fellow heroes have ducked off to go do something else.
Of course, I'm basking in
still-
love and affection.
Absolutely, you are. The crowd is cheering. They are loving you. Don't do that to me, Firefox. Thank you. I do need a perception check from all of you, though, or from the two of you.
I would love to fail a perception check for you.
I can do that once I find it there.
And
Yes.
actually, Lady Liberty, give yourself a +2.
Okay. So I think that makes it a 28.
Yep.
I got a 19.
Okay. Portal, you're aware of music and cheering and, pride flags waving and all that wonderfulness.
I mean, people are yelling at you. Someone said that they want to smash faces with you in the crowd, apparently.
Yeah.
I don't know what that means.
Lady Liberty, you notice that a little bit ahead of you, maybe 2 buildings lengths, in the crowd, a fight seems to be breaking out.
Oh, hey. I don't know if he'll understand what this means, but I'll give Portal's shoulder a little tap. And then I'm going to basically fly out ahead like I'm flying over the crowd. to basically get a better look at what's happening up ahead.
Okay. Go ahead and move yourself forward a bit. And
Are we about here?
yeah, that works.
I'm gonna go ahead and just throw up. I'm like curious about what's going on. Throw up a quick portal in front of my face that opens up for a bird's eye view over in that area.
Using your remote sensing.
Yep.
Okay. So yeah, basically right in front of building 8, since they're conveniently labeled, there is a fight breaking out between actually it looks like a mom and a dad who are there with their teenage son, and a couple of well, a couple older gay men who are wearing biker leathers. But it is not just an argument. It is already turned into a shoving and yelling match.
Yeah, I'm gonna land in the center of that and be like, hey, it's about pride and love, not about fighting. What's going on here, folks?
Okay. I'm gonna need you, both of you, to go ahead and roll initiative for me.
Okay. Where is it?
And
it's here somewhere.
It's on the top of the page, right underneath your movement.
There's a typical portal initiative. 5. I rolled a 1.
Woo!
And Lady Liberty has a 17, which is good. Lady Liberty, do you have any sort of enhanced senses?
Let me take a look at the sheet. I don't believe so. Enhanced stamina, enhanced strength. I have nullify. I have healing. I do not have any improved senses. I do have a very good insight, though. It's just a general skill.
Okay, why don't you go ahead and give me an insight check?
Okay. There it is.
And what did you get?
I got a 28.
I can see it, but our audience can't.
Sorry, new to the streaming thing.
No, it's totally fine. That's why I asked. So you, and especially because of context, you are aware that something seems to be influencing these people.
Okay.
Not just the 4 who are involved in the fight, but it is already spreading further into the crowd, and you can just sense a general anger, awareness of differences. You're hearing slurs that I don't want to say on the stream be thrown around already.
Oh wow.
Now, does it look like the parents and the kid, does it look like they, how do I phrase this? Are they dressed for being at Pride? Obviously the 2 leather daddies are.
Yes.
But
the leather daddies are, the kid is dressed for Pride. The parents are dressed, they're not wearing anything that is, overtly Pride related, but they're also not wearing any, anything overtly anti-gay either.
Yeah, they're not wearing any hate paraphernalia, but they're also not wearing any ally support pins or anything like that.
Yep.
Okay.
So you land, you make your, hey, this is supposed to be, but at the moment, at least, it doesn't seem to be having the effect you would have expected it to. They're kind of ignoring you and continuing to yell and fight and push. Portal. Are you doing anything other than spying?
Do I notice that it's starting to spread, or does it still just need to look like it's the 4?
You're definitely noticing it start to spread.
Okay, then I'm gonna start moving my sensor around, trying to figure out what is the cause of this, who's doing this, what's going on.
Okay. Remind me again, I know you have some dimensional senses, but do you have any other enhanced senses?
No.
Okay, then go ahead.
The only thing I can do is sense the use of teleportation powers, and then once I've sensed them, analyze them to find where they're going.
Okay. Then yes. Give me a perception check.
That's a natural 20 for a 30.
That is a natural 20 for a 30. Yeah, so you actually do spot something a little curious. Up on the rooftop of Building 8.
Click, click.
You see a woman with short brown hair, wearing kind of tactical gear that vaguely has a patriotic theme to it, but not quite. You would see that she is armed with a pair of knives. They're currently sheathed, but you would notice them because, well, you would. I'll go ahead and show her to you.
I don't like her already.
Out of curiosity, can those of you not on the map see her?
No.
No.
Okay.
I still don't see the alley map.
If you add her to
Okay.
the journal, though, I can show her on stream.
I can add her to the journal. Give me one moment.
Cool, cool, cool.
She looks angry.
Angry is not good. This is a happy day.
That wasn't what I wanted. Go away. Add handout.
I don't like her from just hearing about her.
No?
No. She sounds kind of awful.
No, she's nice.
With her blood-drenched knives.
Well, they're not actually blood drenched at the moment, but
yeah.
For the folks at home, she kind of looks like Captain Carter's emo sister.
Yeah, that's not wrong.
I don't trust her. I don't trust her.
You probably shouldn't.
Probably shouldn't.
All right. I'm going to, I know you guys can't see each other's initiatives on the tracker, but I have you all on the same tracker. So I'm just going to deal with both of these at the same time.
Sounds good to me.
Huh?
Sounds good.
Okay. So that is the end of round 1. So
Wait,
at the top.
all I did was just look around. Is that all I can do?
Because remote sensing is a standard action.
Okay. Then there is, I can still move.
You could still move, yes.
Does it look like she's using powers at the moment?
Give me an insight check.
Another natural 20. Apparently,
Okay.
roll
Stop
20
using
felt
loaded
bad.
dice. Yes.
Roll 20 felt bad about its performance during Honey Heist.
Apparently.
Lucky you.
Yes, she does seem to be concentrating on something.
Okay. Free action to open a portal. I'm going to step out on roof 8, maybe 35 feet away. Well, no, I'm 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30. Like on the other side of the building from her.
Okay.
And say something and say, Captain Murica, knock this shit off.
Okay. Do you have any sort of expertise that would help you identify superheroes or supervillains?
Not unless they happen to be supervillains that would allow me to use expertise dimensions.
That would be a no. Actually, give me an expertise dimensions. You might have a chance here.
Okay. 23.
So you can sense that there is some sort of dimensional energy in her, which weirdly feels a lot like the energy that you kind of can pick up off Lady Liberty, but like the antimatter version of it.
Okay.
Lady Anarchy.
Yeah.
Lady
actually.
Tyranny.
Actually, it's Lady Anarchy.
Oh, I got it.
So
I
you know
didn't even
what,
know this.
Blue?
What?
I'm gonna give you a hero point for that.
Yay! I don't even know this character. I just was like, oh, the anti-Lady Liberty, Lady Anarchy.
I mean, Lady Tyranny was a good guess too, but
Yeah, but I was anarchy is a much more fun word.
Yeah, but anarchy feels like the next level of liberty, but that's not a here or there conversation.
Like,
Whoa!
other side of the coin is anarchy and liberty.
Who's next, Aaron?
so at the top of round 2, back over on our other map, is Crucible.
I'm gonna look at Dr. Irons and say, you got my back?
Always.
Alright, then I'm gonna look at this dude and be like, so we've established you can take a hit, but you can't read a history book. So, buckle up, Buttercup.
He can't read anything right now.
And I'm gonna hit him with a magnetic blast for 5 points of all-out attack, 5 points of power attack.
Sounds good. He does not respond to your quip because he cannot hear or see you, but
It was mostly for me.
okay, that's fine.
I'm gonna spend a hero point because I don't think a 14 is enough to hit him.
Even with a -5?
That's so I did all out and power attack, so
Oh no. Okay. I'm saying he has a -5 to his dodge and parry at the moment.
oh,
He's blind and can't
he's-
hear you.
does
He
a,
has his sight and hearing and smell are all disabled.
does a 14 hit him?
A 14 will hit him with the -5.
Cool. I need a DC 36 toughness save, douche nozzle.
Crucible letting loose.
Okay.
He's a Nazi.
That is
Fuck
not
him.
affected by the disabled, but
You're welcome. Make you not have to waste those hero points. Oh my
that is a
lord.
natural 20 for a 24.
He's still failed
Wait.
by 12.
That it gave the -5. It shouldn't have.
Oh.
The character sheet is giving like everything. So it's a 29.
29. So difference of 36 is a bruise and a daze.
Okay. He has no idea what just hit him, but
Yeah, so I am actually. Can I say he's got one of those dumb German crosses on his shirt?
sure.
I yank that thing off. I like crunch it down into a baseball, and I just throw it in his face multiple times. Back,
Okay.
forward, back, forward.
And he's still floating there, kind of, and you see him like trying to swing at something, but clearly having no idea what is hitting him.
Aren't you glad you didn't stop me from coming?
I'll talk to you in a minute.
You still. I don't know if you would.
Okay.
I can always add a tail, you know.
Not right now. Not right now.
So he's going to regenerate away the dazed, but he's still disabled. He's gonna make a perception check to sense anyone else around him.
It's raining men.
That's not gonna.
No, so he is going to fly forward to where he thinks Ethan is, and he opens his eyes wide, and a burst of purplish energy flies out of his eyes, but is nowhere near Ethan, so misses.
I really don't like that he is still up and moving.
Nor should you. Back over on the city map, the woman who was trying to affect things and has now been taunted by Portal is going to take one look at Portal and say, you know, I really didn't feel like bothering with you, but I just couldn't resist messing with that thing down there. So fine, let's do this. And she kind of flicks her wrists, and two long knives pop out. And she will fly across the length of the roof right up to Portal and swing those knives at you.
Okay.
That is going to be a 28 to hit.
Looks like a natural 20 too.
It's not, but it is a critical threat.
Okay. Yeah, 28's gonna hit.
Okay. So then that is going to be a DC 32.
I'm gonna go down yet again. God damn it.
Are you leading a parade and then you just get one-shotted?
Yeah, that's pretty much what's gonna happen.
Oh my god, you are.
I'm down.
Don't want to hero point that?
And you got your free 20.
Wait, yeah.
I mean, yeah.
Oh, you've got your free 20 too. Yeah.
Oh yeah. What was the DC?
32.
Yeah, that's a natural 20. I failed by 4, so I've got a bruise.
Okay. So yeah, she flies towards you and slices out at you with these preternaturally sharp blades. You just manage to roll away from it to avoid the worst of the worst of it. You're looking at those, you're like, oh, those are designed to take someone's head off. I am also going to say that if, although you guys are not teammates, you probably are able to come over to Lady Liberty if you would like to.
Yeah, when it gets down around to my turn.
Okay.
Unless you'll let me do it in between turns.
I'll let you have done that.
During last turn?
Yeah.
Okay.
Speaking of, it is Lady Liberty's turn.
Okay. I have a power that is nullify, that is specifically bindings.
Mhm.
I spend a hero point. Can I modify that to nullify whatever is affecting this crowd?
I'm going to say in this particular case, you don't even need the hero point.
Okay.
The way her power is built, it's nullify bindings, but it is supposed to be any sort of thing that is restraining people or controlling them, or.
So I'm going to basically, fly up and out a little bit and be like, this is not what we're here for. We're here to love and support one another, and basically start glowing with the light of liberty, and basically hope it washes over the crowd to get them out of whatever is making them start fighting with one another.
Okay. Let me see.
You don't want it to reach the drag queens.
All right, so your nullify, what is the power on your nullify?
It is nullify 13.
So that is a DC 23
Yes.
will of the person who is creating the effect. She could make that. She's probably not going to. Oh.
Okay then.
Not dumb.
She is able to. Wow, I rolled really well.
You need to stop doing that.
Huh?
Stop it.
I need to stop doing that. But you are aware of the fact that whatever is opposing you is probably close and equal to your power.
Okay.
Like you can feel that it is oddly familiar, even.
Can we say that since I flew up a little bit to kind of get over the crowd, I can kind of see what's happening
Sure
on
thing.
the roof?
Absolutely.
Okay.
So you would recognize that the person fighting Portal is Madame Guillotine. Madame Guillotine is one of your arch enemies. She is infused with the spirit of anarchy. The Lady Anarchy from Anti-Earth came to Freedom City to take out your predecessor, died, and the spirit of anarchy found a new host on this earth. Madame Guillotine was already an anarchist, but is now was an Olympic level athlete, infiltrator, and murderess. And now she has a spirit that gives her powers very similar to yours.
Oh, you.
She also hates you. Not just because, being her opposite number, but she has said words to the effect of the fact that the spirit of liberty would never join with a man and considers you an insult to all women born women.
She's a
She's
turf.
turf.
Yeah.
She's a turf.
I was on board with Madame Guillotine until she was a turf.
Yeah.
I was like, eat the rich, cut their heads off, fuck them. Like,
Never
But
mind.
yeah, so as you fly up and you try to nullify the powers, you recognize her, and yeah, you're not a fan.
Can I still move a little bit? Can I fly up to the rooftop?
Sure.
Okay, then I fly up to the rooftop and I'm like, I'm the one you want. Come at me.
I'm going to give you a hero point because you have just triggered her enemy complication.
That's awesome.
I also don't want her beating on poor Portal anymore because he looks a little squishy right now.
I mean, he's got great ability to avoid attacks with his portals, but yes, if he gets hit, he is well.
I mean, he's also wearing, a Speedo and furry boots.
Also
so.
true.
That's fair.
Okay. And she turns and snarls as she sees you. Back in the alleyway, Dr. Irons, you're up.
Yeah. I want to snatch that glowy necklace off of him because it's sus, and I feel like that is I feel like that could be a straight grab, but I also don't trust it with all of his other numbers. So
it would probably be a disarm check.
Yeah,
also
which would
blind.
just be unarmed at -2.
Okay, well, great, because I wanted to try to also use extraordinary effort to is that the right one to use, or just all-out attack?
Extraordinary effort would be fatiguing yourself unless I'm...
All-out attack would add to your hit bonus at the cost of your own defenses.
Yeah.
I would like to remind you, he's kind of overwhelmed right now.
Yep.
Yeah. And that's kind of why I was like, should I do all out or extraordinary effort? I like extraordinary effort. Hang on.
So extraordinary effort lets you, when you use extra effort, you get 2 benefits,
Yeah.
I believe.
I think that's the part that I'm a little confused on, because I still want to hurt him, but I absolutely, like, my goal is I want that necklace off of him. That.
Okay, so then you could use extraordinary effort to increase your damage by 2 and to take an extra action to both hurt him and disarm the necklace.
Yes. Yeah, that's where I'm coming from.
All right. I'm going to ask, because it's going to matter, which are you doing first?
Getting a hold of the necklace is priority number 1.
Okay.
Because once I have it and I yank, if the chain doesn't break because of magic, I'm assuming, that just means it becomes a way for me to fling him around and hurt him.
Fair.
Okay.
It becomes
so
a handle.
Unarmed. And that is a 22.
Yeah, that will more than hit with his -5 to his parry at the moment.
Okay.
So he gets to try to resist his strength against your punch, or your
Yeah, it's an opposed check.
Jeez.
Right.
It's an opposed check of strength and the damage. So Dr. Irons has to roll also.
Oh, she has to roll.
Okay.
Yep.
Okay.
And that's a D20 plus 16 for Dr. Irons.
Yep.
Aaron, I told you, stop rolling so well.
I'm sorry, you said strength.
Yep.
Well, there we
Okay.
go.
Plus what?
So you are able to yank the necklace off of his neck. The necklace shatters. And it doesn't seem like it is still the source of his powers, but you did pull it right off and shatter the chain. But you can still punch him too.
I can still punch him too? Oh yeah, I'm definitely punching him.
Punch him.
Okay, that's my natural 20.
Okay.
Good night.
So he is not immune to critical, so that becomes a DC 36.
Sock him. He's, blind.
Yep.
And I'm hearing and
all right.
smelling.
Rude of me. I don't care. It's a Nazi.
That's a 12.
I said murder mama for a reason.
So Joe, would you tell us what happens to this poor innocent
Poor blind
neo-Nazi with superpowers?
Yeah.
He's not
okay,
innocent.
She's still technically floating up in the air.
Uh-huh.
She's seen this exchange, thoroughly annoyed. My brain can't decide. All right, so she definitely has to jump up. And so as she jumps up, she's coming up this way and catching onto the necklace like this, and she yanks it off, which brings his head forward. And because she's technically going through a full-on uppercut, she follows through. It becomes an elbow strike, and he just backwards and onto the ground.
I'm going to ask because you have the choice. Did you want that to kill him or just to thoroughly incapacitate him?
Ooh, she has to think about it.
Ethan won't think less of you.
I won't. No one will.
I think because she is very pissed off at the moment because she spent 10 years in hell defending herself and other wayward souls from this kind of stuff. She full on lost control of herself and she obliterated him.
Okay.
Warden Maximus wants us to know that she's not Assault Mama.
No.
Fair. She is not Assault Mama. She is Murder Mama.
She officially earned her name.
Yep.
Ethan said he wasn't going to think differently about you, but he did pee a little.
Okay.
Oh, there's just a kind of mutter of a badass.
I mean, it is Ethan, so.
Don't look, child!
Sorry, that inappropriate. That was the wrong use of force. I need to be a better example. I'm sorry. Please don't look this way. I'm gonna just
They're just applauding quietly,
Well, it is actually Wildcard's turn because that would have been.
Well, I
Dr.
didn't
Irons.
ever tech move into the combat because I could see it all.
Yeah.
So I'm gonna turn around and see what's going on back at the parade.
Okay.
Because I'm still like on the edge of the alley.
You're definitely aware that there's some sort of commotion happening at the parade.
Great. I'd like to just walk a little bit further into that crowd of the parade to see what's going on and see if I can go cause problems for neo-Nazis or other people.
All right. Let me move you back over to the city block map.
And
like
they're
a little
gone.
bit of a... Bro, there's problems.
I said, and they're gone.
I mean, they literally like looked at my
As
mom away.
Ethan looks down the alley looking to see where Wildcard went.
Technically, like over here.
Yeah.
There's a commotion somewhere.
You're aware that the commotion is mostly focused about
Up there.
About 3 blocks worth up to the north.
Great. Can I see
You can see Lady Liberty. I'm going to say that you just are able to catch her flying over and landing on the roof of 8.
Great. Can I see the other crazy?
No.
Yes, that's what I'm doing.
I mean, think about physics of looking up on the top of a building.
Yeah, that's fair.
You can't even see Lady Liberty once she's landed, but you can see that she flew over and landed, and went down.
Great.
Shame you don't have any movement powers, isn't it?
Yeah, well, there are a bunch of people in a crowd who are arguing, aren't they?
Sure are.
Okay, I have something I like to look at. Fascinate.
Yeah.
Great. Is there a way I could get? I mean, this is a parade. People have different like megaphones around to be loud. Is there one I could find? Could I find one for a hero point?
You could. However, I'm going to point out that your illusions affect sound.
Oh, that's also great.
So you could just project your voice using your illusions.
Yeah, or I could make a big gay monster.
Or you could make a big gay monster.
I love Wildcard.
I love them so much. I can make that about as big as how much is it?
The size of a tractor trailer.
Oh, awesome. So just like right about like right here, right where a lot of people can see it. Probably up here. Big gay monster. And it's gonna start talking about how it's important to be accepting at this time or it will eat you.
I'm seeing the image of a 100-foot tall Barney.
Not quite. They're making it cooler than that. We're going Cthulhu. But like rainbow and glitter.
You're making a big gay Cthulhu?
Yeah.
Each tentacle is a different color of the rainbow.
Exactly, and it's glittery and it's important and it's talking about love and
I just
acceptance.
feel like you're gonna accidentally manifest Professor Cephalopod Giant, how he looked over in the other parade.
Blue, you should be able to see a fairly large big gay monster.
Yep, he's not quite gay enough, but it was good enough.
Look, I am restricted to whatever tokens I already had loaded into Roll20.
Yeah, that's fine. And it's going on about how love and acceptance is important, or you will become the next sacrifice. And it is meant to keep everyone in the crowd busy.
I'm gonna call that a deception check.
I just Google image searched big gay monster. It did not disappoint.
I'm sure it didn't.
I have a skill mastery deception.
Do you want to just take a 10?
That would be a 32, so I'm pretty cool with just taking a 10.
Okay.
Because I think 32 will fascinate NPCs.
With a will bonus of 0?
Yeah.
Look, not a natural 20. Yes. Everyone who can see the big gay monster.
It's a big gay monster, so I think you see it.
Well, yes. Everyone who can see the big gay monster, which by the way does include
I was gonna say, does that include me?
It does, however, you guys are engaged in combat, so you are not fascinated. But you all do see the big gay monster lecturing on the importance of acceptance and love, and that if you don't, it will eat you.
I am kind of like mouthing it to myself of like, does that sound right? Yeah, that sounds right. Keep saying that, Gayla.
Actually, as tall as it is, I'm gonna say that back over in the alleyway.
Y'all see the
Yeah, Crucible and Crucible and Dr. Irons will also see the big gay monster.
Dr. Irons, I know you're having a moment, but do you see that?
I think they're over there. That's not normal.
That will take us over to Portal.
So he does take a moment, but it's not enough of a moment. Because you see, the typical thing and the smart thing to do right now for Portal would be
not be there.
It would be to activate his redirecting warp. But she just called Lady Liberty a thing.
Sure did.
So enraged at that, he is actually going to portal punch her with all-out attack and power attack.
I appreciate the idea. Go for it.
So that's a natural 20.
Oh.
Woo! Sometimes the dice say this is what's happening.
That is a DC 30 toughness save. And because she got distracted by Lady Liberty, is she like gonna have a hard time with this toughness save?
There's
No.
also a big game monster.
No, she is not actually like disabled or anything, but she was going to go after Lady Liberty and not you, but
I just cold cocked her.
You sure did.
I didn't say this like, oh, you're a fucking turf. Bam!
So that was 5 points of power. So DC 30, you said?
Should be, I think, because critical adds 5.
Yep.
And 5 points of power attack. So yeah.
And she does not have immunity to criticals. So
Ooh.
she got to 29, so that's just a bruise. But it hurt her.
Yep.
Yeah.
And I just, got her attention while not activating portal redirecting warp and lowering my AC.
Yep.
You're gonna get knocked out.
Yeah, that was something that was not gonna he was not thinking.
Yep.
He was
I appreciate it
emotional.
Crucible. There are a bunch of Nazis. There's, the couple who are, being, one of them is comforting the other, even though the one doing the comforting is the one with bruises and cuts. And yeah, 9 unconscious Nazis.
I'll look at the two of them and I'll say, you guys should probably get back to the crowd. I'll look at the monster over my shoulder. Actually, maybe you guys should go home.
Okay.
Lady Liberty, is everything okay on your end?
Guillotine is here, and there is a giant tentacled rainbow monster in the middle of the crowd telling everyone to love each other or it's going to eat everyone.
Cool.
I don't know if that's... I'm dealing with Madame Guillotine. I think she's going to kill Portal.
That's all Ethan needs to hear. He's going to rocket over that way.
Okay. I will move you back over to the main map.
And I can move half a mile in a move action, so...
Right, so you are certainly able to move from the alley you're in over to...
Aaron, real quick, I forgot.
Yes?
Portal punch is a multi-attack.
You only beat her to hit roll because you had a -5.
No, I did not have a -5 because I all-out attacked.
Okay. You only beat it by 2.
Ah. Damn.
She's got a 30 dodge and parry.
Or wait.
no.
Oh no, I'm sorry. I was adding 20 to it. Okay. So then that will give her a daze.
Okay. That was my thought. I was like, holy shit, her AC is 30?
No.
Oh no.
I'm gonna die.
You know what? Never mind. I'm out.
But yeah, so Portal, you are certainly able to fly over there, and yeah, you see. Well, you've already had Madame Guillotine described. Madame Guillotine having just taken a swing at Portal and then just gotten punched by Portal, but she is still got her death glare fixed on Lady Liberty.
Look, lady, I don't know who you are, and I know Portal's irritating, but you gotta leave. And I'm gonna smack her.
Okay.
With a magnetic blast.
Go for it.
You can't be doing that in my town.
Oh, one other thing you'll notice, Ethan, normally in fights, Portal has at least somewhat of a grin on. He enjoys being a superhero. He is enraged right now.
Well, that's not good. I got a 25 to hit her parry or dodge DC.
That will hit.
Cool. DC 31 toughness, please.
That's 21, so another bruise in a daze.
So yeah, I reach past Portal onto that rooftop across, and I take the top part of that water tower. I yank it free from its display, and I just sort of drill it down on top of her and pick it back up, ready to use it again.
Okay. I guess I can take the Uberman off the initiative tracker. Oh, what is Madame Guillotine going to do? She's really torn because she really wants to kill Lady Liberty. But she's also not an idiot.
I will say if she attacks either Portal or Crucible, I have interpose.
Okay.
The hell is the Babadook, and why is it the LGBTQ icon we need?
Oh,
You know-
that's what it's gotta be a big giant Babadook.
It is now.
All right, let's stay here. Don't go down that rabbit hole.
Going towards Lady Liberty. And says, after I kill you, the spirit of liberty can finally go to its proper host.
Spirit chose me. You should have left your hate at home.
I mean, there's a game monster that'll eat you for that right now.
You would think that would bother her more, but yeah. So she's going to slice out at you, and you fit into her favored foes, so she's going to get a bonus on that attack.
Favorite foe, Lady Liberty.
Can I roll an instant counter?
Sure.
I'm gonna spend a hero point to instant counter. I'm gonna
Probably
look at.
don't need to, but
I know, but I'm gonna look at Lady Liberty and be like, I know this is like a boorish dude thing to do, and I don't usually do this, but I'm gonna prove a point. Leave the lady alone, and I'm gonna try to stop her from what she's doing, which will be a power check between my my magnetism and her knives.
okay.
Oh no.
Oh no.
So if she rolls less than a 17 or more than a 17, she'll still get to attack, but
Okay. I'm trying to figure out what the actual power of her knives is.
or is it strength-based damage?
Yeah.
Okay, so it's whatever the damage
12
minus strength is.
12 minus her strength.
Yeah.
That's fair. That's fair.
Yeah. So you try to use your magnetism to stop her knives, but it's almost like her knives are not entirely metal. They're almost more concepts than actual blades. However, I did already roll the attack, and I don't think a 15 is going to hit Lady Liberty's parry.
Yeah, my parry's a 9, so I think that 19.
Yep. So she swings out at you and doesn't come anywhere close. Maybe it was Portal's, magnetism deflecting her aim just enough.
Wait a minute. She couldn't attack. She's dazed.
You are correct. She becomes fatigued. She would extra effort because she is.
Yeah, that makes sense. But
you're correct. Thank you. And she doesn't have regeneration. So, unfortunately, she also doesn't have move by attack, so she couldn't swing and then keep going. So she's hovering in the air with Lady Liberty, but yeah, she swings at you and misses. Sucks to be her.
I know that she is as tough as I am, right?
She's certainly on par with you, yeah.
Okay. Then I'm not going to hold back with a punch that's intended to like toss her halfway across the city.
No, that seems reasonable.
Let me find my character sheet again. And that is unarmed.
Yep.
Trying to figure out where to click. Just click there.
Yep, anything that's green on the sheet is something you can click on.
I think I'm going to use one of my luck points to just re-roll that.
Okay. Don't think that the 25 will hit, or that the 20 will hit?
Oh, the 20 hits?
I mean, you would technically have to decide whether or not you want to use the luck before I tell you, but
I'll say I used it.
Okay. All right, so you use a luck and get a 25, which will definitely hit her. So she needs to make a DC 25 toughness save. She's currently got 2 bruises, so her day's not going great.
She shouldn't have come to Pride with hate.
No, she should not have. That is a 17, so remains dazed and another bruise.
Is it auto subtracting or not?
It is.
All right, because hovering over it, it just says a roll plus a bonus, and I'm not seeing any minuses.
It doesn't show it as a minus. It actually lowers the toughness on the character sheet.
Ah, got it.
And she was starting with a toughness of 14.
Okay, yeah, then. I'm sorry, I was just like...
No, it's fine. Do you want to take a move action, or are you going to stay there and continue to slug it out with her?
I'm going to stay here and slug it out with her.
It is probably better for you to be up there with her instead of taking the fight into the crowd.
Yeah, I kind of wanted to try and move her away from the crowd, but this is probably safer up here than just getting down on street level.
Yep.
I might move to the other side of her to be between her and Portal, because
Sure, that works.
He's squishy.
Sure is.
Anybody with those furry boots is squishy.
Yes.
There's a big gay monster.
There is a big gay monster.
But you also have the communicators with your teammates to know that,
Yeah. She definitely okay. So I'm fatigued because I did the extraordinary effort.
Right.
Because of my fast recovery, does that mean when it gets back around to me again, fatigue will be gone?
No, fatigue does not go away with the regeneration. You actually do need to rest to make that fatigue go away.
Okay. Well, it also says if I use a hero point, it makes it go down, but not to make fatigue go away. Or
yes, a hero point can get rid of the fatigue.
Then there's my hero point.
Okay.
That's my plan. The 2 people that were there. Ethan was like, you guys should probably leave, but she's actually going to go over and be like, are you okay? What happened? Why did they, was it just like bigotry or is something else going on? Why did he have powers in attacking you?
So the African-American person says, well, me and Lisa here, we were just on our way to Pride, and we were taking a shortcut because we could hear that the parade had already started, and the 9 of them jumped us, not cold cocked me, but sucker punched me. One of them grabbed Lisa, and then all of them surrounded, and they were like, they used some not very nice words as they told me to fight him or die, and that then they would have their way with her.
Oh, okay. All right.
And he was stronger than me and tough, but he didn't show any of those powers. But while he was beating on me, I did see that necklace glowing around his neck.
Mm-hmm. Are you okay? Both of you are okay and stable? Yes?
I'm bruised and battered, but I've had worse.
I'm terribly sorry about that. I'm sure there is I'm gonna go help my friends, but as long as you two are stable, like we'll come back and help you in a little bit, but I gotta go now. Okay. And she just jumps towards the big gay monster.
Wait.
Okay.
Yeah.
There's a look on Alex's face of how do I okay.
So you should be back on the main map now, Joe.
I never realized maybe you don't have a brilliant plan as a teenager. Yeah.
Yeah.
It's most teenagers.
I don't know where I am.
Yeah.
You are between buildings 16 and 20 in the alley.
You're by me.
Okay, thank you. I see myself now. Lovely. Okay, great. So then this is not Adobe. That's not the shortcut. So she's gonna I guess technically she's gonna like try to punch the big gay monster, unsure if it is friend or foe. But I also feel like it means she's gonna go straight through it, or is she gonna hit something?
So you will
now,
go
so.
through it. It is not tangible.
Oh, okay.
You can make a will save to disbelieve the big gay monster.
That's a DC 22.
Yep.
Right. Oh.
Yeah.
Okay.
Actually, you can disbelieve it regardless of the will save. But with a 22, you're kind of able to focus through it and see that it's kind of like a hologram as you punch through it.
Okay, and so it's instead of like trying to destroy it, I'm gonna control myself and just like power land.
Okay.
All right, I'm here.
Superhero landing.
Yeah.
So you may remember that the teenager did say that she had, or that they had illusion powers.
Yeah.
So.
I feel like that definitely helps, but like they were screaming, and that's a very large object. And the thing is, things we've been through recently, big giant things tend to terrorize a lot of the city. And just double check. Okay, cool. It's not real.
Fair. Wildcard, you're up.
So they're kind of just running out, like, I just kind of like that's mine. My gay monster. It's working.
It is working. The crowd is staring up at it and no longer fighting each other.
It's working.
The parade has come to a screeching halt.
Well, they're also fascinated by the big gay monster.
Yes. Everyone who can see the big gay monster, which is
a lot.
A lot.
It needs to start a dance.
I can try.
You can do that.
I could make it do anything. Technically, it's gonna start doing like it's got tentacles. It can do like the spaghetti dance.
Sure. Okay.
Join hands with your neighbors and all start That's
Okay, portal.
I'm just sitting there, just like deep breathing anger, refocus myself, and go into my redirecting warp.
Okay. Crucible.
I'm gonna keep hitting her.
I mean, that seems reasonable.
I'm gonna back up a little bit though, because I don't need to be in stab range to hit her.
You do not.
Actually, you know what? I'm gonna try to bind her and make it easier for Lady Liberty to finish her off. And I will use 5 points of all-out attack and 5 points of power attack.
Okay.
And get a natural 20.
Nice. Nice.
Which means that she has to give me a... So power attack plus the crit. DC 36 dodge save.
Yeah, that's not going to happen. Right, so she is immobile and defenseless.
Awesome. So I yank apart the pieces of the water tower. I bring the roof down into like a scintillating group of cuffs, and I basically bind her and slam her down onto the rooftop. Say, okay, Lady Liberty, kick her in the head or something. She's immobile and defenseless.
Uh-huh.
And it can be overcome by damage or sleight of hand if she can get a 36.
Yeah. Okay. I am going to need everyone on the rooftop to give me a will save.
Is this a mind influencing effect?
Nope.
Damn.
Hero point. Okay, so 28 for me.
Okay.
33 for me.
And
She
26 for
tries
Ethan.
to create a concealing fog around her, but you can all still see her through it. Fucking attack concealment. I think that is the most useless power, but
Did you get rid of the hero point or?
Yeah.
No, like it's on the board. Sorry.
Oh yeah, no. Hero points litter the table all the time.
Okay.
yeah. Because I don't always remember to go and get rid of them. Yeah, so she tried to make herself invisible. That's all she can do. Lady Liberty, she is helpless and immobilized. Or sorry. Yeah, helpless and immobile. No, defenseless and immobile. So you can if you can get a DC 10 to hit her, you can automatically crit her.
Yeah, I want to knock her out. I want to knock her out. And I'm like, I can't believe you just felt you had to come here. Your hate is so much that you had to come here today of all days. It just makes me pity you. And I just cold cock her.
Okay. So I think you can get a 10 to hit without even rolling, can't you?
Yeah, I roll a 14. And I was like tempted to use my 20 on this, but I'm like, we'll just.
It's already a crit.
Do you by any chance have a power attack?
I do not actually have power attack.
Okay.
I have a lot of teamwork advantages, but no power attack.
Okay.
Other than like anyone can do power attack 3, is that it?
2.
Power attack 2?
Yeah. So
Yeah.
all right, so that will be a 32. She gets a 19. Fail of 13, so she's staggered. Not unconscious, but staggered.
Hit her again.
Do you honestly think that the Spirit of Liberty would have chosen me if it didn't want me? You think anybody could have made the Spirit of Liberty do what it didn't want to do? Then you have no idea what this is.
She's just staring at you with hatred. Doc Irons.
Okay. So I realize that the fighting is up on that roof. Jump up there. And what's going on? Hello. Okay, knife person is trapped underneath some metal, and I'm guessing Lady Liberty is cranky over top. Do you need help still, or is this covered?
She's restrained for the moment. I was hoping to make her not conscious.
Okay, I'm gonna walk over. I'm gonna go dink. And this time I'm gonna control it so I don't obliterate her.
Okay. Give me an attack roll.
23.
So that becomes a 36.
Hit her again.
Yeah. Okay. She goes out.
Okay.
There's still a big game monster, unless Wildcard would like to do something about that.
Yeah, I don't see them, so until I'm getting a signal of, hey, drop the big game monster, I'm assuming the crowd's still about to be on a fight, and the game monster is interesting, and I need to figure out an excuse for the big game monster to go away.
I mean, the big game monster could just disappear in a puff of rainbows.
It's gonna say a few things about how it seems everyone gets its message and pray it doesn't have to return and disappear.
Okay.
In a big puff of glitter, of course.
Okay.
And I'm going back into the crowd instead of in the middle of the parade.
Right. Makes sense.
So
like, somewhere where they can see me in the crowd, because I was hiding with superheroes, but not,
So Lady Liberty and Portal, there is a child with superpowers here with us too.
So at this point, we can drop out of combat if...
Is the child that can look like a big gay monster?
I don't know.
Oh.
I don't know what their powers are.
Illusions. She's.
Oh,
Did you not notice the big? Oh wait, no, the ears are gone now on Crucible.
Yes.
That makes sense.
Yeah. They are really interesting. Hang on. I jump back off onto the street and I'm like, whoa, where'd you go? Wait a second.
In the moment where Dr. Irons is gone, Lady Liberty will kind of look to Portal and Crucible and gesture at Lady Guillotine. Sorry about this.
Oh, no.
She probably came because she knew I was going to be here.
I'm just glad it wasn't one of ours.
Do you want Emerald City Police to take care of her?
Do they have of course they have super containment. Yes.
Well, sort of. I mean, there was a breakout a few months ago, and a lot of them got away, but, it's probably fine now.
We stopped most of that. Is there a contingent of police that I can see somewhere from my vantage point?
No, there are, in fact, decidedly no police present because by special request. But you do have Aegis on speed dial.
Yep. So I'll give Aegis a call and say at the corner of X and Y, Lady Anarchy,
Madam Guillotine.
Tied up. What?
Madam Guillotine.
Madam Guillotine. Sorry, Madam Guillotine. And she needs a pickup.
Okay.
And then I'm going to look to Lady Liberty and say, should we go back out?
I mean, we should probably, although, child, you said there's a child. Dr. Irons just went to collect this child.
It can wait. It can wait.
Crucible and Dr. Irons have got it.
Okay, just keep her safe. Hopefully nobody else will be showing up. That's a problem.
Okay.
It's Pride. I want to get my dance on.
Right. All right. So, Dr. Irons, you are able to locate Wildcard in the crowd.
Hey, you wanna? Sorry.
It doesn't hurt. It doesn't hurt that their hair is currently strobing.
It's relatable. I can. You want me to get us back to the group fast, or do you want to come by your own means?
Well, you see, you guys can all fly in super leap. I can't do that.
Yeah, I didn't want to just like scoop you up because that's a little weird. But I can totally give you a piggyback ride and you can fly for a second.
Yeah, sure.
Okay,
I'm about to say no.
All right. And back up to the roof where Crucible and the knocked out guillotine is.
Okay.
I found it.
Wiki, I was drinking.
Where did the other two? Okay. Oh, they're starting the parade again. I see. Okay.
All right. So as the parade gets back in motion, let's go ahead and take our quick break because we're at our 2-hour mark.
No, we got the best view on the fucking roof.
It's true. And when we get back, we will have had the parade reached its conclusion. And perhaps if you guys wanted to go collect the Nazis, Aegis will come and take Madame Guillotine. Like I said, if you guys would like to go deal with the Nazis, we can deal with that first thing when we get back from break.
There's kind of a corpse there.
I think it's going to be more of like a body and the head
Is no longer there. Maybe.
Wow.
A little bit of a boys moment.
See?
Bye. See you guys in a sec.